AITA for not letting my wife have some of my cake after failing her weekly weigh-in. It was my M29 birthday yesterday, and a close friend of mine made me a small cake. My wife, F24, has been prescribed a weight loss plan by the dietitian she goes to. She has to weigh herself every week and lose her target 3 pounds. This week, for the third time in a row, she gained weight after snacking on a bunch of junk food and therefore failed her weigh-in. She asked to have some of my birthday cake, and I told her to eat the dinner I made first so she can have some nutritious food before eating sugary cake. She got upset at me for telling her to eat dinner first and is still mad. AITA? 1. A doctor has specifically prescribed her to lose weight because she is pre-diabetic and has hypertension. 2. She has gained weight 3 weeks in a row instead of maintaining or losing. 3. You said, let's have dinner first, before eating a bunch of sugar that can spike her insulin levels, which is very bad for a pre-diabetic person. 4. It's your cake. You could have been a greedy pig and said, nope, I'm having it all to myself, and no one can tell you otherwise. NTA. When you love someone, you cannot just sit back and let them harm themselves, or at least not enable it. Food addiction is just as serious and harmful as drugs and alcohol. Excessive eating is a form of self-harm, especially if it causes diabetes, which can lead to heart disease, vision loss, hearing loss, loss of limbs, high-risk pregnancies, and so much more. You married her to live a long, happy but also healthy life with her. Encourage her to go to therapy about her unhealthy relationship with food. I have a severe binge eating disorder. It's my issue. But loved ones not letting me eat until I'm sick when having a relapse saves me from myself more than they could ever know. Just be gentle with her. You can't go cold turkey with food like you can with beer, so it will be an uphill struggle. If she has asked for your assistance in reaching her goal, you're NTA. I've been in your situation and had to help my husband lose weight to the same reasons you stated in a comment. While it sounds like an move to tell your partner what to do, sounds a little parental, and that rarely ends well. If she has asked you to help her thwart temptation, you were just doing what you were asked. NTA. I read through some of the comments you answered, and this is a legitimate health concern. Plus, by the look of it, you didn't say she can't have cake but more to eat something health before she could have any. If I read it correct, if I wasn't doing something that I was both spending money on and concerned my health, I would be happy someone cares enough to make sure I'm sticking to IR. I'd be a little annoyed I couldn't have cake at that exact moment, but I would understand why. I told her to eat the dinner I made first so she can have some nutritious food before eating sugary cake. So she was skipping dinner and going straight to cake? To quote Pink Floyd, how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? NTA. It's a healthier option. It's a habit she's trying to get better at. It's your birthday cake, and you made dinner she could eat. In the end, she's an adult. But I don't think this is an extreme example of controlling or out of nowhere. I see the logic behind it all. It could easily tip in favor of her being upset depending on the way you had said it though. Reddit being Reddit. I don't know you, so I'm not gonna assume you were being abusive and controlling. People are getting pissed because you didn't word your post exactly the way you think you did. If you were speaking from a place of concern, and you suggested she eat actual dinner before eating cake, then you're most definitely NTA. Info. How did she end up under the care of a dietitian? Was weight loss her idea, her doctor's idea, or your idea? I'm inclined to think she reluctantly agreed to the dietitian and is not actually ready to commit to a weight loss plan or dietary changes. Hence the weight gain week after week. Now if she really does want to lose weight and just finds herself struggling right now, perhaps she needs a support group or counseling. Edit. I'm going with NTA. It seems like there are some legitimate health issues on the table here and that you don't want to be an enabler. I'm not sure your wife is quite ready to commit to the necessary health changes and relies on food as a coping mechanism for something else. A good counselor might help. NTA, because you didn't tell her no, you just asked that she eat healthy before she eat cake. Her problem is with her trainer and the goal and not having adequate ways to make her feel full. NTA, she wants to use the cake so she can blame you for not being supportive, and then if you tell her no, she can blame you for not being supportive. This, like the weight loss program she's in, is a trap for you so she can blame you about her body image issues, the way some in the comments are saying. NTA, she asked for your help with her dieting, and you enabling her to eat unhealthy will help nothing. If she wanted you to stay out of it, she should have specified that, but she asked for help. Have a talk with her and let her know that you will not help her if she makes you feel bad and will turn herself into the victim when you try to help. So I've read some other comments. She has prediabetes. She was prescribed weight loss and a nutritional plan. Probably an unpopular opinion, but she should be cutting out refined sugar completely. I was diagnosed pre-diabetic last year and I reversed it completely with weight loss and dietary changes. My A1C levels are fantastic now. NTA. And if she doesn't fully get on board with her nutritional plan and exercise as a lifestyle change and commit, she's not going to make the changes that she needs to. It will be better for her if she can and will commit to giving up sweets completely and sticks to things with natural sugars only, like low glycemic index fruits. NTA. If she is only 24 and already has hypertension and prediabetes, then she is not healthy. The fact that a trained dietitian thinks losing 3 pounds a week is doable and needed points to her being very overweight. I think you are trying to help her and not be an enabler, which she needs. NTA, reading the comments, this is for health reasons, not appearance. As a married couple, if one person has an illness of any kind, it affects both of you in every single way. There's nothing wrong with saying eat a little bit of healthy food first. It's not like you insulted her or said she can't have even one bite. This is a really tough road. Please remind her that the reason you said what you did is because you love her so much and want her around and healthy long term. I wish you both luck. 3rd week in a row she's failed the weigh-in with the dietitian and wants you to share your cake with her. NTA. I don't agree with telling people what to eat, but I wouldn't give them any of my cake either. You guys are being ridiculous. As a married couple, it's your responsibility to hold each other accountable. You didn't yell in her face and call her fat. You just suggested she eat dinner before eating your cake. You've obviously got her best interest in mind. NTA. Weight loss is hard and requires discipline. The easiest way to fail is having the people around you not hold you accountable. Someone overweight cutting out junk food is no different than an alcoholic cutting out booze. Our brain craves it, and I would never give a recovering alcoholic even the tiniest sip. We all know it's a big no-no to use the stuff you're trying to cut out. NTA. You clearly have her best interests at heart. You didn't say it in a mean way at all. Plus, it's your cake. NTA.
NTA. NTA.
So you're really close to the edge and a lot of details are missing. But the 3 pounds a week is really aggressive for the average diet. So I am assuming we are dealing with obese to morbidly obese. In that case, and the fact you focused and made her a healthy dinner, And don't appear to have been rude about the cake. I am going to say NTA. Nah, I was in your wife's shoes a few years ago. I was put in a very strict diet plan where I was weighed in every week, and if I didn't lose about 2 pounds, it means I cheated on my diet. I will say that I was successful in losing weight and I felt great physically during that time, but my mood was absolutely horrendous. I kept thinking about food and having nightmares about cheating. I'm not big on pizza, but I would find myself craving it hard. I even got to a point where I was jealous of fat people because in my head they get to eat whatever they want. Anyways, you're not the asshole because it's your birthday, your gift, your cake. Your wife is also not the asshole because I know how hard it is and how it affects your moods and cravings. My husband also tried to help me stay on my diet, and I remember snapping at him once, kinda like your wife.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.